Tonight's newsmaker has been called the governor of rural North Carolina. He considers himself first and foremost a farmer. In fact, I was interviewing him on his farm for tobacco-related news stories more than 35 years ago. For the last 17 years, he's been one of the most powerful people in North Carolina state government, agriculture commissioner. And tonight, Steve Troxler is worried 2022 could be the toughest year for the state's farmers in half a century.
There is an ingrained feeling in a farmer that marries him to the land.
And this land in the Brown Summit community of northeastern Guilford County is forever ingrained in the heart of North Carolina Agriculture Commissioner Steve Troxler. Do you remember me coming out here 35 years ago to do tobacco stories?
I certainly do, but I think you can see a lot has changed in these last 30-some years.
Yeah, we're a lot grayer.
What?
All kidding aside, this place has changed. The organic tobacco being planted here today won't take up as much acreage as his crops of years ago. One of Troxler's relatives now does the farming here. The building behind the home place Troxler built himself using wood from old tobacco barns and now shelters his collection of antique but still working farm machinery can be rented as an event venue. Troxler still lives in the old home place that sits majestically on the property, and just about every day he commutes between here and his office in Raleigh. But as commissioner and still a farmer at heart, Troxler's worried about what is still North Carolina's #1 industry, an industry that last year pumped nearly $96 billion into the state's economy. Why are you so worried about the industry right now, and what is keeping you up at night?
Well, right now the biggest problem is risk. We have seen huge escalations in input costs. Sometimes 200%, sometimes 300%.
Everything a farmer has to pay out of pocket to grow a crop is an input cost. We're all aware of high gas prices, but the cost of diesel fuel that powers most farm equipment has also hit record highs. So has the cost of fertilizer, like what went up in flames at the Weaver fertilizer plant in Winston-Salem earlier this year.
When you've got a commodity that is in short supply to begin with, and you take a good chunk out with the Weaver plant, it changes the dynamics of the industry, and it puts more pressure on supply.
Then there have been all the recent economic development announcements. More jobs coming into the state mean a greater demand for housing. New housing developments are among the biggest threats to farmland.
To get people to hold on to farmland, first of all, farming has got to be profitable. We've been through some pretty tough times in the past several years, not so profitable. So as generational changes occur, when a realtor comes by and offers a pretty good price for the farm, it's tempting to take it.
A key to maintaining profitability, especially when it comes to field crops, is finding an alternative to what has long been North Carolina's #1 cash crop, tobacco. Because fewer people in this country are smoking, 10,000 fewer farmers in the state are growing it than there were in the late 1990s. Tobacco is still profitable, but demand for it comes mostly from other countries, namely China.
We have looked for the silver bullet to replace tobacco. We have not found it.
Troxler says diversification, like former tobacco farmers now growing things like strawberries, has helped, but the profit margins just aren't as big. A hot commodity across the country right now is hemp, as more and more states loosen laws regarding its use. Is there a future for hemp in North Carolina?
I think there is a future, but it's not going to be that huge spike in income across the board that people had hoped for. We've got to change the definition of hemp really in North Carolina to be successful. It's still listed as a Class 1 narcotic. And of course, if it's listed as a Class 1 narcotic, it's illegal.
But there are still plenty of legal crops being planted in North Carolina's fields. And Troxler stresses the farmers growing them can't be forgotten.
Anytime that people use local products, they are putting money back in the local economy and helping farmers. And with the disruptions that we have seen in food supplies, even here in North Carolina, what I'm telling people, if you can't raise your own food, you need to be snuggling up to a farmer. And I hope they do that. I want them to revere a farmer. So the attitude that there's a problem with agriculture is the furthest thing from the truth. We are the solutions, not the problem.
In fact, Troxler is quick to point out